Looking for a second date update with a guy named Corey. Hey, Jessica, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm sorry you're getting blown off.
Me too.
We would like to rectify that. That's what second date update is all about. So take us from the beginning. How'd you meet Corey and how'd that first date go?
Sure. Well, we met at the Liberty Center. I was out with some friends. I actually live downtown, but several of my friends have kids, and they moved up there. So every now and then I make that long-ass drive and we go see them.
Wow, you are a good friend.
You have to come visit us, moms in the burbs.
Okay, that explains why you were there. All right, got it.
Right. So we were at the Cheesecake Factory, and I noticed this guy sitting with two older people at a table next to us. And you know how close the tables are there.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of cool because my two friends, me, him, and his parents, we were all just started kind of casually chatting because we were all sitting so close. Mm-hmm. And then his table wrapped up dinner first, and as they were leaving, he slipped me his number across the table.
Oh, okay.
I know. I thought it was, super cute.
Have you ever met a guy like that? Think of, all the encounters you've had with the men in your life. It's probably, I'm assuming, maybe you met him through other friends or maybe at a bar. Maybe you met him on Tinder. Have you ever met a guy at the Cheesecake Factory?
No.
Nope, definitely not. And with his parents, it was such a funny scenario.
Set up, yeah.
But so he gave me his number, and I texted him later that night. And as soon as I texted him, he responded right away, and we made plans to go out the next day for lunch.
Did you go to the Cheesecake Factory?
He wasn't driving back up there. Are you crazy?
Well, I got one in Kenwood.
Well, we actually went to Nation.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's much closer.
Yeah, and lunch there was awesome, and we really, hit it off. We talked a lot, but I had to be at work that night, so we hung out for about an hour or so, fairly quick, and then the date ended. But we gave each other a hug, and then we, went our separate ways. But he sent me a text after that, and then we made plans to go out a few days later for dinner.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you've already had a second date.
We have, yeah.
Where'd you go to dinner?
For dinner, we went to Christian Moorline.
Nice.
Very
They got a
nice.
good pork shank there.
Yeah.
You know what I like
did get a
there?
pork butt.
I like their charcuterie, Jeff. You get to pick out your meats and cheeses.
Excellent choice, Richie. And Tim.
Yeah, the food was great. The conversation was great, too. It was just an all-around good date.
Good.
Really, actually great. And we ended that date with a kiss, so it was a little bit more romantic. We
I was
had
just
good
going to say,
chemistry.
Nation ended in a hug. Christian Moorline ended in a kiss.
I like the bases.
And then after that, we parted ways, and I thought things were pacing pretty well. But now I haven't heard from him. After that great date, I sent him a thank you text that night, and then a good morning text the next day. But now nothing.
So after the lunch at Nation, you guys set up another date right away, and then after dinner, that was the end of it, huh?
That was it. I mean, he didn't respond to the text I sent him, and I don't know what's going on.
Did you feel like you guys connected as well at Christian Moorline as you did at Nation? Did you feel like the date was as good? Because this was a nighttime date, right? It wasn't just a
it was.
quick lunch.
It was a dinner date this time.
Yeah.
I felt like it went even better.
It's
you do?
progressively getting sweeter as this goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of feel like this is how I would want to date. We meet, maybe have a short lunch.
Progresses into a
Next
dinner.
time you have a dinner. I'm really set up for date 4.
I hate to get into too much detail here, but can you describe the kiss? Did it feel passionate and romantic to you, or did it feel sweet?
That's a good question. I think it was, it wasn't we didn't make out or anything, so it wasn't but we were kissing for a couple seconds, and it did seem like there was some good chemistry there. I think it was pretty hot.
Okay. I asked that question because that was really kind of your last few moments with him, and I always try to get a sense of being in the moment with you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really hope you guys can get a hold of him.
All right, well, let's give it a shot. We'll take a break here. I'll put you on hold. Fritz will get his phone number from you, and when we come back, we'll call Corey and see what he thought of his lunch and his dinner with you, and if there's a chance you guys will be able to get together again. As Second Date Update continues next with Jeff and Jen here at Cincinnati's Q102. So Jessica met Corey at the Cheesecake Factory sometime back. They exchanged numbers, ended up having lunch at Nation, which went great. There actually was a second date. Jessica and Corey got together at Christian Moorline, had a fun dinner where they seemed to really hit it off again, even better than the lunch. It ended in a kiss. He didn't seem like he was in any hurry to get out of there. It felt like everything was great right up until that last minute, and then he completely ghosted her. Did he meet someone else? Is he with someone else? Did something happen to him? Second date update is all about solving mysteries, finding missing persons.
Yeah, this is definitely someone that's missing, though.
Any other important details we need, Jessica, before we make the call?
No, I think that's everything.
All right, let's call Corey and see what's up.
Hello?
Corey.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, man, it's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you? You got a minute?
I thought I recognized your voice. I just want you to know that right away.
Well, thank you. Everybody's here. Fritz is here. Tim is here.
Hey, what's up?
And
Oh, my goodness.
if you're down, we'd love to have you come on the radio with us for just a few minutes, if that's cool with you.
What about?
Well, listen, we talked to Jessica, the woman you've gone out with a couple times. You guys had lunch at Nation, dinner at Christian Moorline. She's had nothing but super nice things to say about you, and I think was under the impression you guys would get together again. She said your evening at Christian Moorline ended in a kiss that led her to believe that she'd at least be hearing from you soon, and you kind of fell off the radar, and we just wanted to check in and see if you were okay and see what was up.
Man, I have nothing but great things to say about her, too. I just, honestly, the reason I haven't been calling Jessica is it's just a little embarrassing.
Embarrassing for you or for her?
For me. I have colitis, and I'm just kind of having a flare-up right now. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the disease, but it's basically just made me really sick for the past few days, and I honestly just have not been feeling up to talking to anyone, totally not about her, and I definitely should have, at least sent her a text, but I kind of just didn't want to get into it,
Wow. All right.
My brother actually has ulcerative, I don't know how to say it.
Ulcerative
colitis.
Ulcerative colitis.
Yeah, he has that, and he has flare-ups with certain foods, certain stressful situations.
Yeah, I mean, I've been eating out a lot. I've been out with my parents, I've been out with friends, and I was out with Jessica. And
beer.
Honestly, and beer will do it, yeah. And it's kind of just taken a toll on my condition, and I, like you said, I roll the dice with different kinds of foods, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, I definitely would love to talk to her again. I just, it's been I just haven't really wanted to talk to anyone.
Okay, well, we actually have her on the line right now, Corey, if you want to say hi.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm really sorry I haven't texted you.
No, it's totally okay. I mean, that's a part of who you are. We can't help what's going on with our bodies.
That's so true in so many ways.
I've been telling women that for years.
I mean, thanks. That's awesome that you understand. And I'm so sorry I didn't reach out. I don't know, there's so much that goes on with socializing and food, and I just, I want to be a part of that, so I sometimes push myself a little too far. And it just causes me to react in different ways. And Jessica, I want you to know, I absolutely have every intention of seeing you again.
So do you know when it's happening, or do you not know until after you've eaten something?
It's after I've eaten, and then it just kind of, just kind of rolls from there. So you literally are rolling the dice every time you go out and have dinner. Pretty much, absolutely. And I know what I should and shouldn't be eating, but like I said, I probably,
It's hard when you're out being social and you want to do what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, you want to live your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it sucks in a lot of ways, but I hope that's not a deal breaker, and I would love to see you again.
No, not at all. I want to go back out, too. Why don't you just call me when you're feeling better?
Oh, this is so sweet.
Definitely will do that.
Just one other question. I have so many questions about this. So when this happens, Corey, is it so debilitating that you have to stay home? Can you even go to work, or you just got to lay low? How do you manage that when? It
really depends. I'm on different medication for it, and sometimes it's okay, and sometimes it's worse.
Right.
It's just one of those things that I just kind of got to deal with. And yeah, when I have flare-ups, it's like I have been recently. It's kind of tough to want to go out or do anything.
I know for my brother, it drains all the energy out of him. So not only are there the bowel issues, but also he's just whipped and tired, and it's kind of knocked on his feet for a while. Knocked off his feet.
So
all right.
it sucks.
Well, listen, we hope you feel better soon. if it's cool with you, like Jessica said, she'll reach out when, but we're going to set up arrangements so that the next time you guys do get together, it's on us.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, thank
you guys.
We don't get many we don't get many second dates that actually work out, or in this case, a third date. So we're happy to do it. We don't spend as much money as you would think, unfortunately. On second date
I'll take
update.
what we can get.
Right. All right, Corey, we'll say goodbye to you. And Jessica, we're going to put you on hold to make the arrangements. All you'll have to do is just pick a date, and you guys are good to go, okay?
You guys
Thank
are
you
awesome.
so much.
Thanks again.
Okay, so if we can do a second date update for you, shoot us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com. And also remember to download the Q102 app. And once you do that, once you have it downloaded, you need to register, create a login, make sure to include your birthday because we send the case-sensitive special unique passwords out for you to access Second Date Update Uncensored. You got to be 18 years of age or older to access those. That's why you got to register when you do download the app. But once you do, look for a brand new password coming down Monday at around 10 a.m. That's when the next password will come down, and you'll be able to access the latest Second Date Update Uncensored. Again, search WKR.